Three, two, one. Welcome back, everyone. This is Aluminum Tarot. Thanks so much for joining today. It's a pleasure to read for you. We're going to do the reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. I'm going to try to control my sinus issues as the weather has completely gone belly up once again in the good old British Isles. So we had a period of sun, and now all of a sudden it's turned to a bleak, soggy mess that we're going to have to contend with for the next 2 weeks. And yeah, so that's going to be fun. Anyways, I've got waterproof everything, so going to be able to get through that. The big challenge now is how do my sinuses react and respond to the environment? Same way that we respond to life when life throws us a curveball every now and then. We'll go ahead and give this a go. Try to read for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. I will have to periodically stop this so I can cough my guts out. And then after that, get back to our regularly scheduled program. Anyways, if you like what you see here, please be sure to give a like, share, subscribe, ding that notification bell so that you don't miss any updates from future postings. And if you would like a reading with me, one that is in tune with your specific energies, please feel free to reach out to me at the information provided in the description box below. A website is pending, and that should get released next week. So that will kind of consolidate everything outside of this blink card. So that's not going to be really the most ideal. But let's get on with it. We're going to start with the Steampunk Lenormand, and then after that, we'll get over to the Steampunk Tarot, kind of get a more concise reading on this. So let's begin. Taking place for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Taking place for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Right. Okay, Sun, Moon, Rising, Sagittarius. What's the oracle message for our Archers of the Zodiac? Let's find out here. One more. Got the deck, and let's begin with the first message. Right. Okay, so first message out. God, let's keep it all together. That was an explosive message there, Sagittarius. Where the fish? We have the fish, and it looks like Piscean energy there because we have the dual fish swimming in opposite directions, but are, inextricably tied. As you see here, there's a tie to the lower fish, to the upper fish, and then up to the wheels and the spokes here. So let's see what that means. So it's basically it talks a little bit about transactions, abundance, many things, following your intuition, and flowing movement. So this is your life is finally going to take a turn for the better. You are now getting into the flow of your own energy, and things are looking up. So maybe you were dealing with a difficult issue previously where you felt a period of stagnation, which is oftentimes represented by the hangman, which Pisces represents. But now you are coming out of this energy and you are moving forward into something more positive. And you even have here Sagittarius laurels here, which are another positive signs. It's number 30, which talks about victory and also positive news, good messages coming in, and so on and so on. Now you're resting on your laurels, not too much, but actually just kind of finally making some achievements in your life after a period of kind of stagnation or darkness. So we're going to go ahead and look into this. This deck does not want to cooperate with me, but I'm going to get it to cooperate. Let's do this. What's coming in for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising? I have to take my time with this step, otherwise it's not going to shuffle. If I try to shuffle it too fast, it's like, no way. I have to Barry White the hell out of this thing. Got to shuffle slow and nice. All right. 2 more. It's the way the deck likes to be handled. Okay, great. Let's go ahead and cut that. All right. Great energy for Sagittarius. Get the Hierophant. What's the challenge? What is the challenge for Sagittarius? Also not. What's happened in the recent past? So the 7 of Wands and the 5 of Wands together. So that's going to give you a 10 of Wands altogether. In the recent past, probably laying down a difficult burden. So you have the 5 of Wands, which represents, again, we'll get into that a bit later. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. That's in the near future. What's in the subconscious? Okay. So you have the opposite of Libra, which you have the Magician in the upright. What's known to Sagittarius? Queen of Wands and the 9 of Wands in the reverse. Overall outcome for our Sagittarians at Arcus. Okay, 6 of Wands in the reverse. Why is that? Clarify. Clarify once more. All right, it's very interesting. I'm going to see if I can read this based on the cards that came out. So what we have here, we have the 4 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, which indicates you rejecting or potentially feeling overwhelmed by something and needing to take a pause. Normally, the 4 of Wands, well, the 4 of Swords and the 4 of Cups designates a rest period. Speaking of which, I'll be sipping on this tea throughout the duration of this reading till further notice. And yeah, there we go. So what we see in this is we have basically someone who is you know, they're kind of rejecting all other options and they're trying to get focused on something that they do want. This is right before you hit the 5 of Cups, which for you, you have the 10 of Cups and the 8 of Cups in the future, which basically indicates you're feeling happy that you're actually walking away from something and that you'll have the opportunity to grow elsewhere. So what we'll look into, piggybacking off of cup number 34, what we're doing is we're now looking at your energy. Okay. And so what we have in the center of the deck is we have the horologer, which is the Hierophant. And the challenge right now is the Cosmic Blueprints. It's basically wrapping something up. Your current energy being the Hierophant, basically. That can indicate one of two things. Either A, you're, a marriage, and the challenge is actually wrapping up that marriage, or B, it could be you learning a specific lesson. And in order to learn this lesson, you need to bring things to a close. So in the recent past, you had the 7 of Wands in the reverse and the 5 of Wands. That gives us together the 12 of Wands, which simplifies down to the 3 of Wands in the reverse, which would indicate no longer wanting to wait on something or realizing that something is kind of a failed opportunity because you have waited on it. And so if you have been waiting on, for a kind of new start for something or waiting for your ships to come in the recent past, you realize that, okay, I can't do that anymore. I need to go ahead and move forward. Also, if we look at the 7 minus the 5, that's 2 of Wands in the reverse. That's making a firm decision to actually move things forward. Um, Sometimes it can indicate poor planning, but that really depends on how it resonates in your specific reading. What is the reading about? Can you tell us? This King of Swords, once again. This has been showed up in Libras, now it's showing up in Sagittarius. And this could be about strategizing, finding the next move that you're going to make in something. Tell us a little bit more about this. I almost get the impression that you're strategizing how to get out of a toxic relationship or a marriage. For you, because we have the Ace of Cups in the reverse, we have the Star in the reverse. So we have certain energies here. We have Capricorn, we have Taurus, we have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and then we have this Aquarius card here also with Star in the reverse. So this may resonate with some of your other energies or maybe a person that you're dealing with. We also have the Empress in the end card, which is Libra. So if you have Aquarius or Libra or potentially any other air placements, or the Earth's placements, because this does indicate Capricorn with the world. And then, Gemini, Virgo with the Technomancer or the Magician card. So what we're doing now, we're going to take a look at some of the things that are happening in the future. So you have the Two of Swords, which means that you're finally getting past the impasse of, indecision, and you're finally clearing out that you're deciding to actually clear out the indecision because you have the Seven of Cups in front of you. So there seems to be a bit of fogginess, related to the decision that you have to make. And what you're doing is you're choosing, a firm decision to move forward. So you have the Page of Wands. So you're going to go out and seek the new. What I see from this reading is that you will be dealing with letting something from the past go. What will you be letting go? I think it's the King of Swords. So you're letting go of this Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. And what that indicates to me is that, in the past, you were codependent on someone, you relied on them for your sustenance and your help. And now that you're able to stand on your own 2 feet, you're moving forward, you're breaking free from that relationship. You feel like, you felt indebted to this person for quite a bit of time. And now it's time for you to move forward and to, carve out your own territory in life. Sometimes we get caught in codependent relationships, which is this cosmic blueprint. It's time for you to level up, time for you to move forward and to close out some things that something new can begin. So what we see here, perhaps you were in a relationship long term because we have this Hierophant in the center of the card. You felt that this marriage was lasting for a long time. And unfortunately, you decided to close it out and let go of the person that you were married to. And with that said, you're moving forward into a better energy where you can feel a bit more self-reliant and self-sufficient. Because what we have here, after you clear out the dross of what's taken place, there will be muddy kind of or murky kind of details surrounding the future of your relationship. But you do have this Page of Wands, which indicates that you will be moving forward with a lot more adventurous, mindset. And additionally, you will also look towards the future with a bit more zeal than you've had in the past. So what or in your subconscious, what you may not see is that you're manifesting this new beginning with you. And you have the Magician at the bottom of the deck. What is it that you want to manifest? Okay, so you went from the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse to the Two of Pentacles. So, I'm getting a person who just simply wants to stop committing to things. Why do you want to stop committing? Because you're finding that oftentimes when you commit to something, you ask yourself whether or not that has been a substantial or worthwhile investment. And when you realize that's not, you feel like you've wasted time, energy, and effort. I think I've read about this in the past, not too long ago. But it's something to take into account. You know, one thing I would just caution is that yes, even though some things have gone wrong in the past with investments you've made, whether that's work related or a company, because the Hierophant can also represent an organization or a business as well, the large one. But what I'm seeing here is now you're not really sure what you want to do. You're manifesting a break from this, but you're not really sure exactly where to go next because you have the Two of Pentacles. Oh God, sinuses are going crazy today. But yeah, um, what you notice about this, you do want to break free. You want to manifest this new beginning. However, the details, the practical details that you're looking at in order to move forward from there on out are going to be murky because it's like two contradictory energies here. You have the Two of Swords in the reverse, and then you have the Seven of Cups. So it's like, I'm making a decision to not know what the hell I'm doing next. So be mindful of that and be careful. Freedom can taste great until you realize that it needs to be flavored with dedication, hard work, planning, things of that nature. So you don't want to just go out with this blindly and then just like hook up with a bunch of people or do some off the wall kind of scheme that doesn't have a return on investment. What you know about yourself or the situation right now is you have the Queen of Wands, which means that you're energized, you're charged, you're getting ready to attract, but you have the Nine of Wands in the reverse. So that could equal, how can we say, you have Nine of Wands in the reverse, which is kind of like giving up. So maybe it's kind of like asking you to take a break, if I'm not mistaken. You feel like you have all this energy, but it says that you will eventually move into a more exhausted type of energy. And there's a lot of counterintuitive energies in this reading. You have the Three of Swords in the reverse. And what it's asking you to do, that before you burn yourself out, you're going to need to kind of get a grasp on the heartbreak that you've received in the past, or if there were any betrayals, or if there was any, you know, bitter feelings towards the person that you're with, whether that's a company or a significant other or whatnot. Get over those energies first before you start taking the first steps. You don't want to go into this gung ho. I'm not getting a King of Swords, or I'm not getting a kind of Knight of Swords energy. We do have the King of Swords energy, but what it's asking you to do, kind of like take a long, hard look at what's going on, why you would feel hopeless, why you feel disconnected from the heart, and try to get into that. I mean, because this is kind of your energy right now. King of Swords, you have the Star in the reverse, and then you have the Ace of Cups in the reverse. So this is a person feeling hopeless and not really connected to their heart. So this is kind of a recipe for disaster, especially if it's romantic related. So be mindful of that. Additionally, what you have in the outcome here, while you have great transitions coming in with card number 34 from the Lenormand, it shows you have the Six of Wands in the reverse, the Ten of Cups, and you have the Eight of Cups and the Empress. So you're definitely going off to expand and to, you know, kind of attract new things into your life. However, there's there's contradictory energy here with the Six of Wands in the reverse and the Ten of Cups, because what it insinuates to me is that you look back at the past and you feel like you failed, but you're determined to find your happiness and you're going to shoot off to find that anyway. So it's like a person who's like, I lost everything. I may be sleeping on a cot, eating beans for the next, 6 months, but hey, I've got my freedom. I'm going to figure this out as I go along. So do try to get a plan, and I think that you'll have greater chances of success that will take place in the future. So that's what I'm getting from here. Apologies for the start with the reading, but that's basically what I get from these cards here. Thanks once again. This has been Aluminum Tarot. If you like what you see here, please be sure to give a like, share, subscribe, and ding that notification bell. Also, if you would like a personal reading with me, one that is in tune with your specific energies, please feel free to reach out to me at the information provided in the description box below. Website is coming next week. I'm going to leave it there. Thanks so much. I appreciate your time and energy. And until next time, love and light.